everyone. Have you ever looked back at your life and thought about a decision you made that changed everything? So in this video today, I want you to understand how one decision opened up entire new circles of business, and the outcome just skyrocketed my team to the top. I'm Gale Bates, and I am the CEO of mymentorbiz.com. And I love helping leaders in direct sales plan and achieve their goals. And what I do is I help them move up the ladder of leadership with systems and strategies in building strong teams of women who have a positive impact on others. So if you're new here today, don't forget to subscribe. And if you like this video, I would love you to give me a bit of a thumbs up. So here's the story. I arrived in Denver, Colorado, a big city of 3 million. And I had come from living on a small island in a town of 5,000 people. But what was most daunting to me was I didn't know anyone in the city. Usually, you might have an acquaintance or someone who knows someone, but I didn't know anyone. So I was kind of overwhelmed and a little depressed. Plus, having lived on an island, I was definitely not used to driving on freeways. So I was basically starting over. And when you start over in your direct sales business or you restart your direct sales business, which many of you do, usually you have contacts like family, friends, acquaintances, and that you do a launch party and you get a few connections. Well, I had to find another way. So I had to make a decision. First, I had to get out of my funk and stop feeling sorry for myself and find ways to meet people. But little did I know at the time that one decision that I made would change everything. So I got out of my house and I joined 3 groups. I joined a business referral group, I joined a chamber of commerce, and I joined a professional women's organization. And I learned how to network. I studied ways on how to talk to people about my business and how to follow up, and all the things that I actually teach my clients about networking, I've really done myself. But once I met someone, what I did was I invited them to have a personal style appointment with me in my fashion business. And it was in these style appointments that I really began to build relationships. And my goal was to get to know people, say they would book a party with me. That's how I networked and got out of my comfort zone to meet people and get my first bookings. And gradually that happened. I started holding parties. Now, I lived in the south of Denver, and at one of my parties, someone asked, would you do a show? We did home fashion shows in Boulder, Colorado. Well, I knew Boulder was up north somewhere, but what I didn't realize was it was 50 miles away. So it was a cold winter's night. I found myself driving north to Boulder at 4 p.m. in peak hour traffic on the big I-25 freeway. And as I said, I wasn't a freeway girl. So it took me 2.5 hours long, 2 highways actually, and zigzagging through neighborhoods to find the host's home. And I held the party, but little did I know then that this one long, stressful drive would be the breakthrough I needed to grow my $1 million team. And of course, I signed up my hostess. No more driving north for me. But here's what happened. This hostess went on to become a really strong leader. And then one day she said to me, I have a friend who would be perfect for this business. Would you help me with the recruiting conversation? So we met halfway between Boulder and South Denver. And I helped her sign on this new friend. Well, this new friend actually took off like a rocket and became the top seller in my team and went on to become the top seller in the whole company. But it didn't stop there. She then moved to Dallas, Texas, and began recruiting. And I would take a lot of trips to Texas and helped her open up the whole state of Texas in our company and in our team. So here's the thing. The decisions I made to get out of my house and meet people and open up these new circles of business to drive north to Boulder was the catalyst of growth that exploded my team into Texas and many other states. So the moral of the story is you really, really need to find ways to network, to meet new people, to join organizations online and offline in this day of COVID. Be willing to drive north, south, east, or west, or go live online a lot, or just doing what it takes to open up those new circles of business everywhere. Because you never know who you may offer the opportunity to who books a party, maybe a party online or in an area where you're going to recruit a team member who becomes a top seller in your company, just like I did. So your call to action today is to go to my website and download my 90-day new recruit success plan, which will help you when you sign up that new go-getter, just like I did, who will help you explode the growth of your team. Don't forget, the link below is to go to my website. Just remember this, your new team member is waiting to hear from you. Have a great day.